What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Monkeyflop here, and today I wanted to discuss the different ways that you can upgrade your PlayStation 4 and which option best fits you. Hopefully this video helps you out. Been getting a lot of requests for this, so in today's video we're going to be discussing HDD and SSD and external hard drives. What is the best option for you personally? Now, if you guys don't have access or the ability to upgrade your PlayStation 4 internal memory with an SSD or HDD, right off the bat I'd like to tell you that this by far is the easiest way to do it, because a lot of people have these external hard drives at home available and ready to go. In a minute we're going to be showing you how to actually connect this and set this up properly on your PlayStation 4. Now keep in mind, you can do this with any of the PlayStation 4 models, and all of these tips that I'm giving you guys here today are available for all of the models. One thing that I like to point out with external hard drives is it is plugged into your PlayStation 4. So if you have cats like me or small children that might unplug this while you're playing, that could be very, very harmful to your PlayStation 4. If you have a spot to plug this in, and on the Pro you can actually plug this in the back, that's preferable in my opinion, but just have this in a safe spot where it's not going to get unplugged, because you don't want to have to, like, if this unplugs, you can corrupt your whole PlayStation 4 and it could be a big old mess. I've had issues with this. I've had other friends that have had issues with external hard drives connecting to the PlayStation 4, just for the mere fact that what if it gets unplugged? So hard drive aside, let's go ahead and talk about these two guys right here. So you have two options if you want to upgrade your internal storage. You have the SSD and you have the HDD. The HDD is the cheapest way to go, and well, it might be the cheapest way to go and you could probably get more memory out of it. It's not going to be the fastest. If you want to get the fastest load times, you want to upgrade your PlayStation 4, not only the memory, but just the way your PlayStation 4 functions. SSD is definitely the way to go. You will notice a slight difference with the load times. You will notice a slight difference when it comes to accessing games and menus on your PlayStation 4. So SSD by far is the best way to go, but it is not very cost effective. It could turn your $300-400 PlayStation 4 into a $600+ PlayStation 4. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about upgrading to a solid state drive, because these guys are so expensive. I get a 250 one right here. I won't use it for the PlayStation 4 just because it's so small, but for example, this one right here costs about $100. So, and for about $100, you can probably land yourself a 2 terabyte HDD. Now, HDD is what's currently on the PlayStation 4, so if you're happy with the load times and you're not, complaining about, oh, my PlayStation 4 is slow, I wanted to upgrade it somehow, and you're perfectly content, you just need more memory for your games, by all means, upgrade to, an HDD. These are very cost effective. You can find them on Amazon. I'm going to put an affiliate link in the video description down below to Amazon, so that way you guys can browse through it. It helps me out. It doesn't cost you anything extra if you click through the link. So thank you guys for the support on that. But I wanted to discuss this because a lot of people are asking me like different ways to upgrade the PlayStation 4's memory. And by far, I definitely do recommend solid state drive, because it's going to make your PlayStation 4 run faster. But if you're on a budget and you want to just upgrade your internal memory, then by all means go with the HDD. And then of course, if you want to upgrade to even more memory, you can actually add more memory with this bad boy right here. So if you have an external hard drive, you can just plug this in and it will, you know, give you more memory. It will extend what memory you already have, and whatever this bad boy's got on it, it'll put a lot more on it as well. But just beware, like if this thing gets unplugged, you're kind of screwed. Really quickly, I did want to mention on the solid state drives, they actually sell this adapter, which you can actually just pop in really quickly, plug in, and then you can plug this into your PlayStation 4 and use a solid state drive as an external hard drive. You don't need any extra power sources or anything like that. So if you're a computer nerd and you probably have a couple of extra of these running or laying around and you want to add some more memory to your PlayStation 4, this is a very easy way to go. Now let's go ahead and plug in our external hard drive to the PlayStation 4. Like I said, for all purposes, please plug it into the back of your PlayStation 4 if you have the option. For this video, we're plugging it in the front. Once you plug it in the front of the PlayStation 4, you're gonna need to go into your settings and set it up. So let's go ahead and set that up. Once you have your PlayStation 4 connected to the external hard drive, go into settings and then go down to devices. Go down to USB storage devices, select your external hard drive. Now, before you do this process, keep in mind it's going to format your external hard drive. So make sure whatever you have saved on the external hard drive, you save it before you do this process. Then you're gonna go ahead and click format. And this process honestly does not take too long. Once you have it formatted, you're just gonna have to say yes. And then it's gonna go ahead and it's gonna format. Make sure nothing gets disconnected during this process. All of your applications will be saved on your external hard drive from here on out. You can manage your storage as well, but keep in mind, like, all of your saved data and all of your screenshots, and if you record videos, it's gonna store it to the internal storage, the system storage. So as you guys can see here, I have system storage, which is the internal, and then the external storage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that this discussion has helped you decide whether you want to go with an external hard drive, an internal solid state drive, or an internal HDD. It really is up to what your price range is. If you don't have a price range, by all means go with the SSD, but hopefully this helped you out. Let me know in those comments down below. Thank you guys so much for supporting me by dropping a like, dropping a comment. If you guys are new, please subscribe with those bell notifications turned on, and I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.